All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform where they're giving a back-to-back updates on how things they be, on how things they share for Biafra land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too, so that you'll be able to get our news anytime, any day. Also, remember to like and share our news too. Okay, my people, the wonderful one, the hottest one where the boss brains at the moment, we say, yes, we know. I see the hot way whenever it comes to PM, BLGIE, Simon, Ekpa, Njoko. Yes, my people, we know how far he has been going and we know how far he has gone with everything he has put his hands into. We know how far he has gone with every single thing. And we know how capable he is. And right now, we are telling you that he has done noble again as he has set himself. He has set up and sealed a deal with the Russians. At the moment, my people, foreign bodies, if one thing is clear, we know that the foreigners have cost a lot, or they were part of the reasons why we are in this mess at the moment. But then, they are also important for our living this same mess, because they are paramount. Their support is needed. And PM Ekpa just sealed a deal right now with them, sealed a deal with the Russians. Of course, we should have it in mind that whenever things like this, whenever he makes this kind of effort, it means that we are getting closer, whether or whether, and it is the truth of the matter. One thing is clear. We are getting closer to our referendum. We are getting closer to where we've always wanted to be. And whether we like it or not, we are getting there by crook or by hook. And we are hitting the Nigerian people, the Islamic State of Nigeria back to back. And we are also getting it where we also need it from the foreigners, the worldwide states, the international bodies. We are getting it from all around because we need to do it both ways. Also, the states is going to the Biafra state. The Biafra factions are also doing their own part by also operating in the Biafra nations, in the Biafra states, in Nigeria. My people, all these things would work for us to actually achieve the main aim, for us to achieve the fact that we need Mazen Namdekano or Hamadike Ndi to actually get back to us. And we would continue working on that, because that is one of the most paramount things that we need to do, we need to have, because it is exactly what we need to. At the moment, we should also have it in mind that every single thing that is happening right now are things that have been pre-planned. Every single thing that is happening at the moment are things that we've already wanted, we've already said this and that about. And there are things that we are hoping to actually work out. One of these days, you would come to understand, people, the naive, would come to understand that every single thing we've ever talked about, every single thing we've ever said with our lips, every single thing we've ever talked about, are things that we were always hoping to happen, hoping to take place one way or another. And my people, they are going to affect us positively. I will not say it. I cannot say this 150 times, but I can say it times without number. It is going to affect us positively, because the amount of ground we are gaining worldwide, because of the amount of effort we are putting in, because of the amount of the PM, BLGIE, Simon, Ekpa is putting in to make sure we get there, is unlike any other. And if we're being very sincere, it's something that we should be happy about. It's something that we should be glad that we've come to the extent of getting. And one way or another, we are going to get it. We are going to achieve it. We are going to have our own state. Nigeria is going to be divided. The disintegration of Nigeria is set, whether we like it or not. It is close. It is closer than we think. And I hope you all are ready. Choose your sides wisely. Choose where you want to be. And but then, if you're an Igbo person and you decide to stay where they are, then it means that you have always been that way, and you would rather be where nothing is happening than be where things are actually supposed to go on. And then you would have been wasting your time, because you will regret your actions as time goes on. And people, get ready for it. Have it in mind that the time is coming after the declaration in December for a whole lot of things to change in the country, a whole lot of things to get better for us, for those that have been working tirelessly for it, because we know what the effort we have put into it, we know how far how far we've decided to do everything we are doing at the moment. And it's going to get us where we need to be. If I'm being very sincere, it's going to get us the everything. It's going to get us the crown at the end. And that's the truth of the matter. That is what we should. For what? For what reason? What happened to the lands in their place? Is their place not enough for them to graze their cows? Why are they coming into our land? If it's not for a takeover, I don't know what else it is. Because right from time, I believe what these people have always wanted is to take over our land. Because you enter the streets of Owerri, you enter the streets of Anambra, you enter the streets of Ohafia, Igbo land, you'd see Hausa people, mosques built everywhere. And these people are able to like wake up one day, enter there, do whatever they want. The places where their mosque or where they pray to their Lord on Fridays are being filled or is being filled with all these Hausa and Yoruba Muslims covering the roads, blocking the roads, stopping movement because of the fact that they are praying to their God. You don't try that in their rural areas. You don't try that in their place in the north. They will take you down. They are not in support of anything Christian, and if you are a Christian in that place, which means you are hiding as a Christian. But then they come into our place and we give them that accommodation of, hey, the peace we have here and how we would always want to accommodate them in anything they do. And this has given them the morale to feel like they can take over or do whatever it is. Go to people's universities, you see these people there. You see that they are now the ones riding bikes, and these are all steps these people have taken towards taking charge of the Igbo land. And it is very heartbreaking and very bad that these are the things that are happening. You see that in every state, one way or another, especially in Owerri, there is an Amawusa. That place they call Amawusa, that is where it's as if they've been given that place. I don't believe anywhere in Biafra land these people should be allowed or given a place where they can stay. Because their mission is to take over, encroach and take over, give birth, have lots of children wherever they are. They do not even care. They breed their young ones anywhere they find themselves, and they come out and beg, and that is how they live their lives. And so these are, you feel that they are just people that are begging. It's a lie. These are things that they use to encroach into the land they want to convert and they want to take over. And that is why we need to be alert as Ndi Igbo. We need to really be at alert to make sure that these things don't affect us. These things don't find us one day and end us. Because that is what it's aiming for. That is what this whole mission is aiming for. To cleanse Ndi Igbo. But of course, we are not supposed to allow that to happen to us. We are not going to let that kind of thing happen to us because we are Ndi Igbo. And we expect, this is our land. This is Biafra land. The fact that these people have rejected giving us our land, or they've rejected giving us our referendum so for us to stay on our own, does not mean we'll allow people to encroach into it. And thank God for PM Mazi Simon Ekpa, that has decided, that have taken it up to his head, that has carried it on his head to make sure that the movement is not forgotten. The movement is carried up. The referendum is not a mission to be given up on. And that is why a whole lot of things are happening right now, because of the movement that has not been given up by people that have dedicated their lives to fighting for freedom. And so, my people, if you think that maybe you are not in support of Biafra, that is fine. Finally, when we get it, you can stay with them. You can stay with people that are ready to oppress you till death, that are ready to shoot you if you mess up, that are not even in support of Christianity. The only thing they want you to worship is that their God, which is the Muslim, which is their Allah. And then you would understand that there is no place that is better than where you are coming from. Yes, and that is the truth. People always wake up and say a whole lot of things concerning how we cannot stay on our own, or how we cannot live on our own. But then we've been able to live with people that are not interested in our progress. They are not interested in anything we hold dear. They've only ever wanted our failure. They've only ever wanted anything that will bring us down. That is what these people have always wanted right from time. And the earlier we get that into our skull, the better for us. They are not interested in us. They're not interested in us making it in any way. They've always wanted to take over. They've always wanted to have access, benefits from all our businesses and things like that. And that is one of the reasons they've decided not to let us go. But then we are not backing down on anything that concerns the Biafra movement. And so, my people, this is where we come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.